King and Steve Show. Step aside and let the big kids play. Raw Dog in your ears. Weekdays.
I just find that there's just more and more, like, stupid people.
Where's this coming from?
Just, we were talking, obviously, regarding how, sort of Coca-Cola, sort of funds these, sort of veiled health groups, that go, no, drinking Coke's not going to make you fat. It's because you don't exercise.
Yeah, this is like insane, the stuff I was reading earlier.
And, to a point, we're probably all guilty of that, of being a bit stupid. I mean, because our wants often outweigh what's best for us. Mm-hmm. I really want to drink a Coke. I really don't give a flying fuck that it's bad for me. I don't know it's bad for me. I mean, at the end of the day, it's brown fizzy liquid. Mm-hmm. And I think this is, you see, again, and I've always maintained that the internet's like a double-edged sword. Yes, it allows a lot of people that should not have a voice, but it also allows you to at least get educated a bit. We know that Coca-Cola really doesn't have our best interests at heart.
No.
We know that... What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Can you hear that?
I can hear it.
Can everybody else hear that?
He just stops mid-sentence, goes, what the fuck is that?
I seriously have no idea what that is. Can anybody hear a buzzing?
I don't think anybody. Oh, it's this. I bet.
Okay.
Hello to everybody that's just joining us in Periscope. Carry on.
So, all good?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it's just this thing, like Snoops.com. It's not, what do you call it? Snops?
Snopes. Snopes. I think it's
Snopes.
Snopes.
I don't
Isn't
know what
it?
you're talking about.
We looked up the actual pronunciation of that. I think it's Snopes.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Still there a bit.
Yeah, somebody's saying the buzz was coming in and fading out. Gone now. It was gone before you started doing that. Now it's worse.
Wow, what the fuck is that? Is it still there?
No. No.
It's my
Now
really,
it is.
It's my really fucking expensive earphones. Wow, I'm really happy about that one. Really?
Maybe it's your ears. Maybe it's actually you, not the headphones.
I hear it.
Well, yeah, now it's gone. Everybody's saying it's gone. So we're good. Don't touch anything. Nobody hears that. It's just you. So suffer through it for the art.
What I'm gonna do. I bet you I know what it is.
Oh my god.
I bet you it's that.
Okay, are you gonna...
Wow.
Sorry. Yes.
Somebody
Just a
asked
side
Simon
note.
Cowell.
What I randomly found. It's Alexa that we have.
Yeah.
They have little dots. You can add it to another room.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Alexa Monday.
They're like little circles.
Okay, don't ever let Ethan on an Amtrak because clearly he'll derail it immediately.
What?
So we were talking about something totally different.
Because this show was going in an actual direction.
Yes, it
for
actually
once.
was.
I'm very sorry
You're
for
welcome.
ruining that.
Well, thank you.
I'm sorry that I didn't know that the show was going in an actual tangible direction.
I accept your apology.
The show is never going in one direction ever.
It
You
was.
were mid-sentence, you're like, oh, what was that?
Well, it's because there was a huge buzzing in my ear. I didn't want that. Some of us have got
Somebody said that everything on Snopes is purposely written like that. It's just satire.
No, that's the Onion, you half-wit.
No, I think he was like joking. He was joking. Wow.
I'm just
Touchy today, are we?
Well, it's just this thing of like we really shouldn't need sites like that. I mean, we really should be able to go, new report out. Coke doesn't make you fat. Not exercising does. That sounds a bit biased to me.
It's an actual thing. Mm-hmm. I was so shocked. I was reading this article about how, Coca-Cola actually, funds these, companies that are, wellness institutes and research and stuff like that to say, basically, oh, no. It's not what you're intaking. It's not the fat. It's not the sugar. It's not anything like that. You just need to, exercise more to, balance out the food you're eating. Voila. What the fuck?
Well, there's a lot of things like that. Big companies using their money to promote their stuff or stop other things that would jeopardize their profit and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just astonishing. So are we really that stupid that we believe that? I'm guessing money speaks, at the end of the day. I mean...
Well, of course it does. It runs your whole political system over here. It's fucking ridiculous.
It does. I
Jesus
mean,
Christ.
the city of Chicago was getting ready to implement a soda tax, and Coca-Cola went in there and went, "How about if we give you $3 or $4 million for all your community centers and put in a fitness center?" And they're like, "Okay." Soda tax didn't go through, ridiculous. And Coca-Cola's just like, now everybody in Chicago can just start day one to get healthy by doing the first push-up.
I'm actually against soda tax.
Why?
Because what it's doing, it's actually penalizing the lower income people because they're still going to drink it. We're going to have our hose pipe run over, I'm pretty sure, because I didn't move it.
It might be.
Shit. So again, it's that thing of
somebody's saying soda tax is stupid.
I think it is because I just think it punishes lower income people. Right, soda tax isn't the. How many of you smoke? How many of you stopped smoking because the taxes were raised on cigarettes? It's a very small percentage. Do you know why people stopped smoking, or the majority, and then the idiots started vaping? You morons. Is because that's what
Vape Nation.
What the fuck is that?
Vape Nation.
Oh, good God! Wow. You see.
He's backwards to us. That's okay. We can translate.
That's cool. Wow. See right there, that would be cutting fingers off. We should bring that in like that. People stopped smoking because they were educated of how bad it actually is for you.
I don't really think that's entirely the case.
Okay, smoking rate is dropping. You think it's to do with taxes?
No, I don't think I don't believe it has to do with taxes at all. I think it was just it was there. It's not as cool. You kind of saw a whole generation not do it. I don't know.
Because you're an idiot if you smoke. Taxed. Even the smokers admit it. Nobody smokes.
Right, but that's not why people
Nobody
don't
nowadays
because they're
smokes.
An idiot.
Nobody smokes today because they think it's cool. Right?
Yeah, it's totally different. It's a different generation.
Right.
Right.
A lot of people smoke today.
No, vapors smoke because they think it's cool.
No,
people that smoke pot smoke it because they think it's cool.
No, people who smoke cigarettes do it because they think it's cool.
Yeah, they used to. Oh, they still do?
No, he's saying they still do.
So if that's... Taxes, putting taxes on something doesn't stop people. You're trying to force people... You got to understand, you drinking Coke, you get addicted to that. The sugar and everything like that. I know. I used to drink fucking 12 litres of it a day. Mm-hmm. Just let that... Oh, sorry. This is America. What's that? How much is 12 litres?
You'd have 6 litres.
Yeah, I know. But
you'd have 4... You'd have 2 2-liter bottles. Okay.
That's a gallon. In it, 4.4 litres.
They don't even sell it in 2-liter bottles anymore, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you would have 1.5 to 2 of those every day. I mean, it was astonishing. And people are saying, oh yeah, I drink water only now. That's what you need to do. Mm-hmm. Miguel says he likes to smoke because he likes to be high, not because it's cool.
Yeah, I'm not on about pot. I'm on about cigarettes here. It's like most people that are smoking still will actually say they might like it, but they know it's bad for them. Education has dropped the rates of smokers, not taxation. So the idea of a sugar tax, I think, is a terrible idea. It really is, because what's going to happen? Think about it now, right?
At some point they will stop.
Roller Cola is going to go, okay, we're going to produce a 6-litre bottle that contains nothing but sugar, but we're going to sell it for 99 cents. Because when taxes go up, what invariably happens is somebody comes out with a cheap, shittier product.
Right.
That's just as bad for you. Okay, the tax is on sugar, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually put methamphetamines in instead.
Oh, Mike says you're right. He says people will become educated on smoking. I don't know. Growing up, I mean, I wasn't interested in smoking, but it is my generation that's kind of stopped smoking. And all we got were just like, oh, no, it's bad for you. And, none of those, like, after-school specials really ever did anything for me.
No, of course not. No, PSAs and stuff like that are a waste of time.
But that is the education that my generation got. On the whole education of how bad it is for smoking. Seeing two black lungs, a black lung and a healthy lung, didn't affect me. I was just like, oh, that's disgusting. I didn't want to go in the medical field.
Now that smoking, you're actually putting yourself on a road to cancer.
Do you really think that? Do smokers really think that?
I don't want cancer.
All you guys out there that are actually like smokers, do you think that? Do you sit there while you're smoking going, I could get cancer? Does that even go through your mind? Oh, there we go. Somebody says no, they don't.
Okay, so do you people who smoke, would you like to quit? I'm interested with that.
Somebody said all the smokers are hiding in the casinos right now.
Yeah,
I think. I don't know because it wasn't live then, but when you guys were in high school and everybody was smoking because it was cool, I think they were trying to do it because you would be considered more edgy if you smoked.
Yeah, definitely.
But now it's just a lot of high schoolers smoke cigarettes, and it's just a lot of them do it, and sometimes people do it to fit in.
Yeah, people are saying, it's in the back of your mind, but you don't think about it.
Right.
The addiction overrides
So my next
thoughts.
question is, have any of you stopped smoking because the tax was going up because they got too expensive? Because I would argue that more people give up because they just decide they want to try and be healthier than taxation. And I don't think sugar taxing is going to do anything.
No, maybe not. I mean,
Yes,
maybe saying
Miguel,
a lot of
I
high
agree.
school vapers vape now. Miguel says kissing a woman who smokes is disgusting. Yes, it is. I start drinking Coke if they put cocaine back in it, said Big B.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Mike said he did because of price.
Okay, interesting.
So there you go. And somebody saying, tobacco companies work on addicting teens. It's,
Of course, yeah. I mean,
frustrating.
it's where they start out. My point with this is that they want to bring in a sugar tax.
And then Ren
Right.
Johnson, cancer cells feed on sugar.
What's that?
He's going in another subject right
Okay.
now. I think. Wow, cigarettes are $7 a pack in New York City.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but they're like double that in Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, people who smoke a lot, they spend a lot of money
They do.
every week on cigarettes.
I actually worked as an employee at 3 different companies before I was 20, and one of them I watched my supervisor make the decision he was stopping, but what he was going to do was the money he was using for cigarettes he religiously put in a jar in our office, and over the year he saved so much money he bought a car.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
It was unbelievable.
Step Senior said it's £9.50 in Scotland.
There we go. Okay.
Holy shit.
So that's
a lot.
that's about $18.
Graham said 2 or 3 packs a day for him and his wife. I mean, that's a hefty thing. I mean, is vaping cheaper? Is that why vaping got cool? I mean, I don't know how much vaping stuff costs.
Don't even start me on this.
I'm not trying to start you on this. I'm actually asking, is that why... Ethan, how much are they compared to like a box of cigarettes? Do you know?
I know you can get like a little.
It's like a little container.
You get like a little container of the juice. I don't know how much it is. It's that size for like 60. It depends, I think, but like 50, maybe 60.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know how fast it goes.
Yeah, because
plus
my
you have
sister
to have
does
the
that.
actual vape pen or tank.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Somebody's saying it's between £10, £120 for the whole to get started.
Right. Pounds? Dollars?
Sorry.
Dollars.
I mean, you can get like super cheap ones and
depending on what you get for it. Yeah. So I mean, overall, I mean that is a lot cheaper because I'm sure one of those little like bottles of thing. It's not just like that's like per week or something.
Does the vaping stuff contain nicotine? Is that why people still do it? Because it's an addictive additive. I don't know enough about that, and that's why I'm talking about sugar tax and not anything else. sugar tax to me to me it's just another way to get a load of money out of
said
people.
The price had something to do with it.
Okay, all right, that's quite interesting then. So I don't know, maybe I need to change my viewpoint. Anybody I've ever spoken to who smokes have always told me the same thing. It's always like, yeah, I smoke, yeah, I really should quit.
Ginkgo says vaping the most douchey thing in years. Somebody said a bottle of juice is about $5 and it will last a couple days for a regular smoker. So that's actually a whole lot cheaper. I mean, like a whole lot. Because I think a lot of smokers, if they do smoke, are going to be smoking nearly a pack a day from what I'm getting off of all of this.
It says found this thing. It says in the next 4 years in Australia, smokers could be paying up to $40 for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, I mean, Australia is really going after them because it's a huge problem over there.
Because when you buy them too, there's like pictures of like
dead fetuses and things like that.
Yeah, it's like on the back of the pack or something, isn't it? Yeah.
I have
no idea how many cigarettes are in a pack. You're asking the wrong person.
20. Yeah. Because my dad used to smoke 3 packs a day, plus he smoked cigars as well. My dad was a human fucking chimney.
Oh, wow. Somebody said it's $20 a pack in Norway.
Wow. Okay.
It's 20 pounds. Sorry, 20 pounds.
20 pounds. Yeah.
20 pounds in Norway.
So that is close to $40.
That is. Yeah. That's very, very... Wow, Romer's like, wow, so they're like 60 a day. Holy shit. How can you... how long does it take to smoke a cigarette? I mean, you're doing 60 a day?
If you're just smoking it constantly, you just... I don't know how long it takes to go through a cigarette.
That.
I mean, probably...
I guess as fast as you go through it. I mean, you can go through it probably very quickly.
I know my mum's sister. I mean, I never saw her without a cigarette in her hand. I mean, she was just always smoking.
Somebody else said, Spice Fisherman said being around his grandkids is also a factor in quitting.
Right.
Yeah.
But you see, so you quit there because you knew, you were educated, you got, the education
they were
out
also
there.
The one saying the price made a difference.
Right.
As well.
Okay. So there was a combination effect there. To me, we
have more people saying no it's due to the money.
Really,
it's the pricing. So I think it does put people off because $7 a pack, even in New York. I mean, I'm talking about just the U.S. alone.
Yeah, maybe
that's expensive.
But I mean, okay. So let's say. I would assume most people drink Coke. Most of you buy a can of Coke or some kind of soda, right? And let's say, for instance, right now a can of soda is what? About $1, I'm guessing? I see 99-cent cans a lot, so I'm assuming about $1.
Well, you can also just go to McDonald's and get a large drink for $1.
Right.
Yeah.
If that drink cost you $5, would you switch to water? I guess that's the thing. I guess that's what it comes down to.
I would think they would. Because
I would think
that is insane.
I would say right, but here's the thing, right? When you look at, and I'm not trying to be rude here, but when you look at like the obesity problem, right? It's generally low educated, low income families. Now we know that you buy junk food, it's not cheap, yet they're buying it because they don't know any better. Right.
And Ginkgo made a good point. He said it's like $3.95, $3.95 for a Coke at like a nice dinner place. I mean, it's true. A lot of places are like, it's gonna be like $3.50 unlimited refills. So I mean, we pay that without batting an eye.
Right. Yeah. True.
So I guess it's almost the same.
Well,
as
we noticed a
McDonald's.
huge difference in our bill when we all stopped drinking soda.
Yeah.
The reality is that that's probably close to like $15 for 4 of us. On drinks because they're about $3 to $4.
Yeah.
You see, so I mean, I guess maybe that does have. I'm not convinced that a sugar tax is the way to do this because because you're not educated. People are still convinced, right? And you see this. They are still convinced that they can drink Coke, and as long as they do their power walk every morning, you've seen the fat women out there walking with a fucking McDonald's drink.
But you can't educate them not to drink Coke when everybody's saying it's okay to be content with your body, it's okay to be super overweight.
That's a very valid point. I mean, and that is a big deal. I think the biggest problem now is that, we do have that. I didn't even think about it like that, but that is true. It's like, oh no, I'm body beautiful.
No, you fat bitch.
Put that big neck down.
Fat bitch drinks too much.
But it's
aside from just that they're fat, they're just super unhealthy too.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But that is the thing. You can't,
you're gonna feel bad by doing that. But it's like, I don't know. Miguel says sugar tax would be catastrophic. Sugars and everything from soda to bread to everything. Yes, and I know, and it shouldn't be.
It doesn't need to be. No, I mean, we made a real conscious effort.
When I learned about that back when I was doing like
it was back
training.
in Texas.
Yeah, I learned there's like a cube of sugar in every serving of like sliced bread that you buy, like in
one
a packet.
slice of bread.
One slice of bread. It's about a cube of sugar. I mean, if you think about that, that's insane. I mean, that is like crazy. And you know, so you're adding that and going, oh no, look, I'm eating a sandwich at home instead of eating out. I'm healthy. Okay, I mean, it's better for you than having, like, say, McDonald's, but, you know, you still have all this sugar, and it's like...
I went from eating...
Yeah, somebody's saying some sugar can be an addiction as well.
Oh,
yeah, it totally
it is.
Yeah.
No, it totally is. Because, I mean, I don't drink Coke anymore.
Yeah, that's white bread as well. I mean, that's primarily white bread. If it's, and then, you know, and then you... There's so many levels of that. But, yeah, it's...
The sugar thing I found really fascinating because I really... one of the first things I did was cut, because I used to drink, like I said, Christ, I mean, you know, 3, 4 2-liter bottles a day, cans of Coke.
Then you did your whole, like, Venom energy drink.
Yeah, that was, oh, Jesus,
that
how
was
I didn't
grim
die.
As fuck. I don't know how you did that.
When we were in California, I started ordering cases of, the Venom energy drinks, and that was like a punch one. That was just crammed sugar. But what I noticed, and I still notice it now, like, actually, no, not so much now, but like a year ago, if I would have a can of Coke...
Yes, energy drinks will give you a heart attack. Yes, I was permanently had my finger on 911.
Yeah, pretty much. It really was on speed dial.
Yeah.
I can actually vouch that I did 26 cans of Red Bull in 24 hours.
Yep.
And I survived.
You did.
But I peed Red Bull. I smelt of Red Bull. I actually
like
sweated Red Bull. It was the weirdest thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Marsha says she drinks Coke all day. We had somebody, Randy said that he used to be like addicted to Pepsi, and he drank it so much, and his doctor said it's starting to affect his liver, so he had to quit. And he said it was a really hard addiction to quit. He said he kept having, like, you know, the caffeine headaches, which of course you get the withdrawal. I mean, it's the same thing. If you have a slight tinge of a headache, you know, oh, I need caffeine, I need coffee, or whatever. It's the same idea. You know, and you know, so yeah, I mean, it's a hard thing to quit.
When did I really
now,
stop?
Marsha said she can't go without cola.
Yeah, do you know, Marsha?
Yeah, it's really bad for your kidney.
I was totally in that situation. I drank it all day long. And now, when did I actually really properly quit? Like I'm done. I mean, because even in California, I'd still have it when we go out for meals and stuff, you know? I guess... I
would have to say here.
I'd say here it was,
wasn't
it?
Like, I'm done.
And
that was that was really in turn, and I bet like some of our listeners, like Marcus and them, will remember from like back last summer when you kind of went, okay, I'm going to start weighing myself, because you started doing that early last summer.
Oh, yeah. Because last August, I weighed myself, I was 290, and I've pretty much tracked... Oh, it's been a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year. Yep. So it's taken me a year to lose...
40 pounds?
No,
30 pounds.
31, 32 pounds.
That's good.
It's not bad.
And you haven't tried, but you've gotten rid of...
Coca-Cola, if you're listening, right, you pieces of shit, I have done 0 exercise to lose that weight. So bullshit of you going sugary drinks and bullshit food isn't the cause. You are lying stacks of shit, and I hope you die with cancer in your face.
He played tennis for 30 minutes, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from that. Oh, I can't play tennis with you. I had an old man injury. I came down the stairs this morning, I pulled my muscle in my leg.
Plus, you're going to be gone today.
Oh, yeah, that as well. So
excuses.
Yeah, I know. But
somebody
yeah,
liked your comment to Coca-Cola, I think.
They are. It's so weird because, you know, corporates used to just be out there. They would feed us these drinks. We would willingly buy them. They're not forcing us.
I mean, God, they did like the taste test back in like the late 80s. I mean, that was like the fucking highlight of going to the grocery store with my mom. I was like, oh, they're gonna have the Coke Pepsi taste test, you know. So it was like this. It's cool. It's not that it was cool, but it was like everybody was doing it. So it was like American. To go drink that.
Because I really pal up with Steph on certain things, especially on the whole food and weight issue thing, right? She's saying, you know, she doesn't touch soda, but bread is her problem. Get yourself a bread maker, right?
Yes, make your own bread.
I promise you, get that, because it's weird as fuck. Because if bread's your thing, right? You can make bread without putting the sugar in it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
you don't
makes a
have any-
huge fucking
You
difference.
put like a teaspoon in for most recipes, but that's about. I mean, but that's it. So,
So you would, and you
but there
might.
are some breads that you won't put any in.
If that is your thing, right, get yourself a bread maker and try it for a month and see what happens. Because I know when we made a conscious effort to basically cut out all additives, or all sugars, or all the shitty crap that's in foods. I mean, I literally had inches come off me. It was the weirdest fucking thing because I wasn't exercising.
Ginkgo says, look up New York no-knead dough. It's easy and no sugar. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So
Yeah.
I'll look up the recipe. But, yeah, I mean, I make mine from scratch. I mean, occasionally I'll buy the box to try it, and they just don't work in mixes. So make your own, and, you know... I mean, the bread maker's not expensive.
No.
And it's easy to
It's
do. You
worth
can
buying.
make it, you can, like, set it at night, and you can set it for, like, a timer. So it can be like, oh, it can be ready, and you'll have fresh bread at, like, 6 a.m. or whatever time you want it to go off at. It'll be ready with nice fresh bread. So you actually can wake up to the whole fresh bread smell.
See, Steph, I went through exactly the same thing. I went through this thing of like, right, I'm just not going to eat. And in all fairness, I have cut down a lot of what I used to eat.
Oh, yeah. You don't even... I
I mean,
don't know if Ethan remembers how much you used to eat. He
I
does.
mean, don't look so sad. You actually looked
But
physically
you
sick when you were
would-
recalling
I
that.
look like that dog. the dog, you look at the birthday cake, but it looks like he's seen some shit.
Right, yeah. That's it.
Ginkgo's like, oh, he almost ate Ethan.
Yes, it did, Miguel.
But yeah, I mean, you would have like 3 helpings at dinner would not
Oh,
be
fuck yeah,
unusual.
yeah.
I mean, and I'm not talking about like, oh, look, little small portion size. I'm talking about like American portion size.
Fuck yeah.
And you'd go out to dinner and you'd be hungry and you'd want to stop at like a Sonic on the way home
Yep,
and
I
get
would.
chili cheese fries
I
or
would
something.
eat
and you
after
would
eating,
do
yeah.
that. And I mean, that was a lot. I mean, I don't know.
It was just...
That's a good point. Goem said, the TV is what sets the trend. And yeah, I think, the commercials out there, and I think
that's
a lot
such
of
a good point because
It is.
see now that's that's a really good point. No, because yes, of course, you have the drink commercials, you have Olive Garden are doing their all day pasta again, and and that kind of thing, and you have all of that.
That's such a great clip.
You don't even like Olive Garden.
No, I don't. But they do all these things now. One of the things with us, of course, earlier this year in January, we actually got rid of our cable box. We went purely to online TV only, and we don't see those adverts anymore.
No,
and the
it's so
kids
nice.
don't see the toy adverts anymore.
Nope.
And it's really, I mean, the difference in...
Yeah, somebody saying social media sets the trends with styles, music, etc. TV sets it with food. So it's true,
So does fucking Pinterest.
Yep.
Ah, Steph, you gotta stay out of the Olive Garden.
Stay away from the breadsticks.
Here's the
Put it
thing,
down.
right? I used to go to McDonald's. Shit, when we were first in California, I would go to McDonald's 3 times a day. Plus, I'd eat dinner. Plus, I'd eat something else. Plus, I'd drink. I mean, it's amazing I didn't
Plus
die.
all those 2:00 in the morning Walmart runs to get you
Fuck
something.
yeah.
Your like
Oh,
11, 12 o'clock Sonic runs.
Yeah. Oh god.
In
yeah.
Tennessee
Yeah.
were like insane.
I'd spend $30. I'd
Yeah,
spend
you
$30
would.
on food. It was Jesus.
really
I
I'm
remember
fucking
when you
revolted.
had that big beef jerky go for about a month.
yeah.
You just ate a shit
Yes.
ton
Yeah.
of beef jerky.
Oh yeah, I remember when you did that.
See, this is-
Costco
see,
was your
He-
best
he
friend.
He got a box of Slim Jims.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the boxes of Slim Jims at Costco, but you would eat that in like a week, easy.
In a few
With
days, really,
I was
yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
that was like a weekly thing. Yeah.
See, I have an addictive personality.
Spicy Fisherman was like, "Oh my god, $30." Yes.
Yeah, from Sonic.
At like 11 o'clock at night, after he's already
Yeah.
had breakfast,
To be
lunch,
fair-
dinner, and lots of snacks.
Three large chili cheese fries will cost about $20. So if he just gets a drink with a bunch of random shit in it,
And you would get
I would get
like
the 64
super
ounce.
big
I'd get
one.
their biggest one that they did, cherry Coke with extra cherry.
Extra cherry.
Right, I'd have a large chili cheese dog, large chili fries, and normally one of their dessert things as well. That would be at
And
11
you usually
o'clock
get
at
like
fucking
the
night.
chicken thing, like the little chicken
Oh,
popper things, so you can eat it on the way home.
So I could eat them on the way home.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
miss Sonic.
Yeah.
So do I. Fucking hungry now.
I'm hungry.
Man, I worked there for
But
a
this
year,
is what
I still love
happened.
it.
You see what happened then. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this now has different...
Ginko called you a fat bastard.
Yeah, no, I was fucking nasty.
Yeah,
I mean, I still am fat as fuck, but I mean,
not like
I'm
that.
not like that.
There's a big difference.
Now, nowadays, this means something different, but I decided to go the Jared route, right? And actually just eat at Sonic. And I don't mean fresh buns, okay? I'm just for the record.
I don't think there's anything fresh at Sonic.
I'm not at Subway.
You said Sonic.
You said Sonic.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
At Subway.
Yeah.
So I started eating
You
Subway.
did. Yeah, that was like your Texas thing.
And what I then but the
Mike said he feels sorry for your toilet.
oh Jesus, yeah, yeah, it was nasty. And so
That's
I
why
did
here we have
that.
a toilet that only he uses.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he has his own bathroom.
Yes, I do.
We all stay out of it.
Yes, you do. But the weirdest thing when I started looking at the Sonic stuff, of course, I'm eating vegetables.
Subway.
Subway. Sorry, Subway.
I know. You
I'm
got
like-
excited about that.
Then I was like, shit. I have white bread and I have mayonnaise on it
You
and I
had
have
like
salt
a
and
tuna.
pepper.
You weren't eating like the Jared way of eating like 1 6-inch twice a day. You were like, can I have a foot long tuna with extra mayo? Oh, and put some green onions and peppers on there to make me feel better.
Can you dip it in lard and fry it?
Yeah. And, so it's like what you ate
I'd like
from
the
Subway,
Texas State Fair special.
and you'd have a Coke with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's like
I know.
Subway wasn't a solution for you.
No, but
at
it was a
all.
stepping stone. It was a stepping stone.
Okay.
You
And
thought
then-
it was a stepping stone.
No,
You
it
thought
was.
You were doing
Okay,
something
that-
good to yourself.
The weird thing
We
I
don't
worked
have a
out.
Sonic here, Ginker. He's
No, we don't.
He's taking his S4 right to the closest Sonic right after the show. We don't have Sonic here.
Actually, moving to Maine has actually been quite helpful because the only there's a Burger King here, there's a Taco Bell,
There
and
is?
there's there's a
Where's
Burger
the
King.
Burger King?
It's opposite McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
See? See, they've got fast food places here, but they're all
there's not
shitty.
many.
No.
No. It's
And they're all the
like,
crap ones.
Yeah. So
You see, so-
no, we don't eat moose up here.
No, they don't stay still long enough. That's my only excuse.
That's one thing I hate about Maine too.
What?
I wanted to see moose, and we don't get
We need
them
to
here.
drive up. Yes.
Meese. I wanted to see meeses.
Well, then we'll drive up.
I
the
know,
coast
but
then.
like everybody in Maine has moose in their yard except us.
Okay, well, we're
Damn
I
ocean.
can ship one.
myself.
Sorry,
So,
carry on. Sonic, Subway.
so
Who's hungry yet?
yeah, I know, right? So
nice
it's like,
cold Coke with a straw.
nope.
No?
No,
Okay.
that doesn't even
Okay.
interest me now.
Uh-huh.
That was the thing I noticed with Coke, and this has really only really happened in the last 3 or 4 months. Now, bearing in mind, I've pretty much been off Coke for years, but I still had it occasionally.
Yeah. You'd
The last-
basically have it when you got to eat.
Yeah.
Or something like that, yeah.
And then I really started making an effort of just having water, and then I started, then I'd have lemonade sometimes, but then I'd have water.
And then Ethan got in his cream soda kick,
Oh,
and
that
then you
was
found out cream soda.
And again, addictive personality, I went completely over the top, and I'm fucking sick to
bonkers,
death of
man.
it.
I mean, you two had like 5 cream sodas in a
Yeah.
night? Like
But-
total?
I had two.
Yeah.
But the
that's-
difference, my stomach felt, oh God, I was in
yeah.
so much pain, I felt awful. It was just horrible.
That wasn't because of the cream soda.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was.
No, it wasn't. It was from the combination of.
Oh, that was just that
all
one
the
night.
Indian-
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
just the
that
one
was
night.
that one night.
No, I'm on about all the other nights I felt
No,
awful.
when he drinks like anything sugary, like any kind of like a soda drink, because of course that bloats your stomach out, and so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know, but
So it was, and now when I see Coke, it actually, I can't even stand the taste of it. Now I look at it and I go, oh God, I so don't want that. So I know the pull that sugar can have.
yeah,
So anybody that's, it's the weirdest thing. If you drink soda regularly, the first couple days will be shit for you. Then it gets easier. You don't want it so much, but you will have those pangs still. And if you give in to those pangs, you will immediately start drinking it every day again. It is highly addictive.
yes,
I
know.
do believe
you have
sugar is
those moments
addictive.
all the time.
I find
Like,
it-
oh my God, I think I need a Coke.
I know, but I don't now.
No, I know, but
Yeah,
you'll get
I know,
that
I get them
occasionally,
still, yeah.
Mhm.
I
Robert
don't.
said he's sitting there drinking his large Coke right now.
There you go.
I find it like that.
Killing me softly.
Orlando says,
Cool.
no, you can quit whenever you want. Of course you can quit, but it's not going to
You
be
can.
easy
You can,
if
but
that's
it's-
something you really like.
When your body's reliant on it and used to it, it wants it.
yeah.
And I mean, absolutely, you can stop. I did stop. Was it easy? No. And but I realized something with myself, and I think this is where perhaps a lot of people go wrong. They do this like, oh, I can't have that, and when they do break it, they get so, oh shit, I've totally broken my diet. They give up. Whereas I kind of started to adopt the attitude, you know what? If I have one, it's no big deal. It's not like I'm counting the days I haven't. It's not like AA, where it's like, oh, you can't fucking touch a drink.
That's great. Orlando said the guy that, said you can just quit. He used to weigh 265, now he's 190.
Oh,
so that's really
do you know
good.
what? Actually, that means a lot to me, because, I mean, I started at... We don't really know how high I got up to. I mean, we know I weighed...
know how big your pant size was that didn't fit you.
Yeah, they were 54.
Yeah. And those didn't fit you. They were, like, tight. Yeah. You couldn't breathe. Yeah. And you didn't even wear them around your waist.
No.
You wore them underneath your waist.
Yeah.
So...
I had a ghetto booty. I mean, this has been... I mean, this is... I wouldn't say it's been hard... like getting down the weight, but it's not.
Somebody else said they were 300, now they're 220 from that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, that was the big... Yeah, he was like, holy crap, 54, that's like big and tall store size. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's the only
says
place.
He was the same... Yeah. Where are you now? He is now 38, 40. So just depending on what...
But in all fairness, I do wear my pants like under my stomach. So, I mean, my stomach is not 38.
It's not like, where did
just so we're really clear about that one. But I mean, right now my weight is like probably about 258, 259. I'm plateauing there currently.
Miguel's 195. We take a big shit.
Actually, you don't know. You haven't put the batteries back in.
No, I know. I need to put them back in. Yeah. So. But that's something I did on the show, and that's actually really helped me. Actually, doing this very publicly, and I think to a point. And I said this back when I started. If anybody wants to do this along with me, we'll do weekly weigh-ins, because it keeps you... Sometimes it helps to have... I understand the Weight Watchers thing. I think that's a bullshit industry, but I understand the idea of when you're dealing with other people. The problem I have with Weight Watchers and all these fucking weight loss groups is that they go, oh, it's okay to have a... they still keep sugar in your diet. They still keep that shit in, and that isn't helping, because if that's your problem... Like, for me, it was drinking Coke. It was sugar drinks and junk food. And I couldn't fucking cut it all out. I could have cut it all out, but I got rid of the soda first. Then I started, working on everything else and doing it that way. And I mean, I kind of really,
See, you did good when we got rid of buying Coke, because we used to buy it like in the big cases from like Costco and stuff like that. But instead of that, we got like one of the water cooler things that they deliver water to our house. So you always have water right there. Cold,
I would recommend anybody to get one of those, because most of them will rent you them for free. And and it does. It's easier to drink, and when you're having those times of like,
that's a good idea. Somebody said they replace soda with like seltzer water, like carbonated water.
Okay.
To help still have that carbonation, but they kind of like trick their brain into it.
See, I never liked. I actually liked flat Coke. I've never liked
drink it like
the
3
carbonation.
Days old, not really sure where it came from.
That's fucking
Somebody's saying, it sucks that anything that's bad for you, fat food, sugary foods, is more expensive, and healthy food is pricey, and that is not true at all.
We have proved conclusively that is an absolute complete lie. No, I'm not accusing the person that said it, but I'm saying it is.
There's a lot. Most people do think that.
Well, there you go, Steph. What are you going on about?
I just lost 10 to 12 pounds.
Fucking 12 pounds. That's a fucking lot.
That's good.
Jesus Christ. I've been doing this all year and I've only lost 30. So that's fucking good. Yeah. Of course you did, Miguel. Of course you did. Shit, where were we at? Yeah, the water cooler thing is really handy.
We're on the food thing.
Oh, what were we on?
Fresh foods.
Oh.
Like healthy foods.
Okay, so we used to spend...
Everybody thinks that they're really expensive.
We would... For 4 of us, we would be spending $400 a week on food.
At least.
And that was... We were terrible. We would have all the frozen food. Not frozen dinners, but all the frozen snack stuff and ice cream and Coke.
Pizza bagel.
Yeah, chips, pizza bagels, stuff like that. And, and all of that stuff. And we would do all that. When we were in California, you actually started shop. We transferred from shopping at Walmart, and you got onto this whole kind of more like, what's it called? Like clean eating,
yeah.
Where you basically don't buy any prepackaged food. Yeah. You cook everything from scratch, and it's difficult.
it's a difficult transition to go into that.
Yeah.
Especially if you hate cooking like I do. And that, I think, was the hardest thing because I actually had to learn how to cook and go, that looks like a really cool thing. That looks easy. Then I tried it and I went, oh, man, this is hard.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's, no frozen vegetables aren't better for you.
No.
No, don't get them frozen.
No, and
I mean,
and
I'm
our
not saying you
shopping
can't
bill,
use them.
our shopping bill halved. We were when we were now. Bearing in mind, this is California, folks, right? This was, which is expensive anyway. We were spending. We went from about $480 a week down to $220 a week. That was our shopping bill. Which for us is, and now I mean it's it's about the same here in Maine, but we actually eat better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and somebody's saying, it's really hard when you have to find the non-GMOs and all that kind of stuff, and
there's a technique.
Number 9, he just said, if it has the produce starts with a 9, that means it's organic and non-GMO.
Well, a lot of organic stuff is bullshit as well.
I completely disagree because when I'd buy non-organic fruits or vegetables, I noticed a difference. It was either not as good, it was not as tasty, it was not anything. I buy organic now.
Right.
And you're like,
I
what?
get non-organic bananas, and they taste just fine.
I know, but like other ones, there
I
is a
thought
difference.
that the best bit of advice that I ever heard you say that you'd heard was when you go shopping, you stick on the outskirt of the shopping place.
Yeah, that was and if you shop and go in and just shop from the everything on the out thing and don't have very very little in your cart from the middle,
yeah,
you're gonna be fine. You don't have to worry about counting calories. You don't have to be worried about anything. You're gonna be eating well.
Yeah,
and it's the better stuff for
because
you.
I'm kind of stupid. Jane gave me a really simple thing to do. If it has more than 6 or 7 ingredients in it,
5.
don't buy it.
It has more than
it
5
has more than 5.
Unless you're
so if I'm
getting
out,
an organic granola bar. I'm not
right,
talking the
right.
boxes from Nabisco or whatever. I'm not talking about those kind. But an actual it's obviously going to have.
I was
more
going,
kind of
I was looking to get a sauce once, and I looked at it, and I mean, it had probably 20 different things listed on the ingredients, and most of it was bullshit stuff. So. But yeah, it's. I'm living proof that you can get.
Yeah, my mom never cooked either stuff.
Yeah,
she made 2 good meals: lasagna and chicken rice casserole, and I'm fucking awesome at making both of those.
Yes,
that's about
yes,
it.
They're really good.
Yes, your mom could not cook.
My mom could not cook. We always ate out. I mean, we'd always eat out dinner. We'd have sandwiches for lunch, but we'd always go out to dinner. My mom never ever cooked ever. And if she did, it was ragu and pasta that was overcooked and burnt bad. So
I hate pasta with a passion.
I know.
She liked it last night.
I was being polite.
Yeah, Ethan cooked last night.
Yeah, I know he did.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was really good, actually.
Yeah, it was good.
No, it was really good. So it's so look, the way I look at this, I'm living proof, right, that you can lose weight without doing any fucking exercise because I have fought exercise. Why I do that, I have no idea because I really should do it because I want to exercise. I just hated the idea of buying into. See, this is me all over because everybody tells you you're only going to lose weight if you exercise. My gut reaction to that is right. Fuck it, I'm going to lose weight without exercising just to prove them wrong, and that's been my drive, and that's why I'm kind of fucked up like I am. But I'm under 260 now, which is cool. That is a big milestone for me. My next big milestone now will be 240 because once I pass that is the least I've weighed since I was about 20 years old.
Now, Anthony was saying, playing sports is the best way to lose exercise.
Of course.
So, which is why you playing tennis with Ethan is a good idea.
I know, absolutely. I know, and I want to do that.
But he pulled his muscle.
He walked down the stairs this morning.
Old man injury.
Got hurt.
I'm in Maine. So.
Yeah, that's another good thing. People that park out, far, so they have to walk into the store. Instead of oh my god, no, I have to wait for the closest spot possible.
And
walk.
I used to do that.
Oh yeah, you did.
And now I don't. I just park up at the top, but that's actually because
no,
I don't
he doesn't like to run, Anthony. Wow, you're a new listener, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, tennis. I don't mind tennis. So and that's an easy break in for me.
And Miguel says play hockey. See, that would be really good for you. I just really can't see you doing that.
I'll play hockey with you.
They have a men's team here. You could just play out in the.
I honest to God would beat the living shit out of him. You don't want to be on the ice with me because whenever Well, be on the same team as me.
That would require you
Irish
to be able
pirates,
to stand up on ice skates.
I can ice skate. Remember when you laughed when I said I could BMX, and then I blew you away with
His
what I actually
mom
could
had
do?
him.
I laughed when you said you could run up the wall in California, and you ended up on the ground.
He struggles with the
I
whole
know. I
walking
still to this
downstairs and
day
running
don't
thing.
know what happened to my leg, but that was the loudest fucking pop I've ever heard in my life, and Jesus Christ, the pain. Wow. So
Oh, man.
Marcus is about to say, yeah, now he's been losing weight, hasn't he? Funny enough, I actually found... Oh,
No, he doesn't like sweets. Like,
no.
if somebody's asking if you like sweet cakes, now he stopped drinking Coke. He never like.
I've
He
been
was
lucky.
never like that. He
I've
was
not been a...
He
I'm
was more of
savoury.
a savory foods.
I'm savoury.
Chips,
Savoury
and,
Steve.
the once a month for a week chocolate he likes. So
I would, yeah.
yeah, he doesn't like ice cream. He doesn't
Nope.
like cake. Doesn't
No.
like
See,
that kind of stuff. Nothing.
So
like
I'm
that.
lucky that way. I know
No,
I'm
he doesn't
lucky
like
that
football
way.
either.
Oh, fuck no.
Now Anthony's like, I'm trying to figure out. No, tennis does require running. Not that kind of.
Well, tennis,
running
I'm just a
for-
bit more mobile constantly.
Yeah.
I got to break this shit in.
It's not like a running thing.
I hate walking, right? Right?
What kind of statement is that?
No, I'm just saying, it's like, to give you an idea of how bad I am, I mean, I really do just generally hate moving. So, when I find something I like doing, like tennis, I'm like, okay, I can do this, and,
Somebody said wheelchair, Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
So true. Steph says Marcus has the sexiest legs. And he was about 70 pounds heavier before.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
Steph's thing is definitely like bread then, because she says she doesn't care for sweets either.
Yeah.
She hates chocolate. So yeah, I mean,
Get yourself a bread
get
maker,
bread
girl.
maker. Go on Amazon.
yeah.
They deliver.
That's right.
I know this.
That's right.
But
Yeah, get one and use it, because that'll make, if that's your thing, bread, then...
I mean,
Big B likes ice cream cake, pretty much any snacks. Regular cake.
you don't really like ice cream, but you definitely like ice pops.
Yeah.
Established this.
And that's a big sugar culprit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No,
That's
that's just
like
like
all it is.
flavored colored water that tastes
That's what
amazing.
I thought it was. Shit, there's sugar in it.
Flavored color. Seriously? Ice
Yes.
pops? You didn't think... Go
No.
get the box. The box is in the pantry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Damn it.
Okay, we're talking about like the flavor ice pops for everybody not knowing. Yeah, everybody's just like, oh, what was it? Just flavored ice? Ha ha.
Yeah, I thought it was.
No, it's not. Are you serious? You didn't know that?
No,
was
I'm serious.
sugary?
I didn't know.
I don't know
Fuck.
what planet you live on.
Oh, I'm done. That's it. I'm not eating them.
Oh
That's
my-
it.
You just ordered 100 of them. You can, yeah, you
Oh,
can
fuck
get
no.
sugar-free ones, but they're still going to have bad shit in them. They're going to have
Yeah,
chemicals and
and
stuff
that's
in them.
see, and that's the con with our society. I
Hugo
watch
says
people.
mail them out. Mail out the
All right.
flavor ice pops. Okay, we'll mail them out to winners.
Yeah, there you go. So,
Said Shiba Fouty.
That's not that bad.
Is it not that bad?
I mean,
I have 3 in one go. Fuck.
18 grams of sugar.
In one?
No, in 3.
In
3, 18.
That's not too
but that's
bad,
still
but-
more than my daily intake,
Water,
isn't it?
high
What's
fructose corn
Okay,
syrup,
I know what you
apple
put in your
juice.
coffee.
Fuck off! I don't put much in my coffee at all. You lying piece of shit.
But I know what you put in your
Fuck.
coffee.
I put sugar in it.
I know.
Okay, you know the medicine cap?
Yeah.
I put the lowest layer in there. The
What,
little
a teaspoon?
I don't know, whatever it is, the little
That
bit
looks
at
like
the
about
bottom.
half.
There's the
I
if
know.
that's
what
the
a
cap,
teaspoon-
it's
yeah,
that
uh-huh.
little first marker down there.
So you
That's how much I put in.
of sugar in every time.
Right.
Okay.
Wow, fuck you.
I've seen you go to 7-Eleven. That is not
That's
accurate.
different. I can't measure that. And besides, that's 40 ounces of coffee. Oh, hang on. That might be a
Covers.
problem as well.
Yeah.
But I don't go to 7-Eleven that often.
No, not totally. But when you go to Ship to Shore or Frosty's Donuts or anything like that.
Yes, Big B, I could get the natural ones with trunks of real fruit in them, but then I would have a vagina. And I'm not going to do things like that, okay? So,
Gaga says drop the caffeine, it will help.
yeah, I know. I don't like the fact that I'm starting to rely on coffee to get going in the morning. That, to me, that's such a bad thing.
I'm okay
to
with
be.
that because then you wake up.
I know.
So, and that's like a win-win for me to be like, tomorrow I can bring it upstairs for you so you don't fall down the stairs.
Well, here we go.
Here,
It's coffee. Burn, control, weight loss, instant coffee.
Okay, that's going to taste so nasty.
Okay, you drink.
You drink 7-Eleven coffee. Happy as
good.
can be.
I love the taste of that.
Ginkgo says that he had to stop drinking coffee after he lost a kidney. And he said now he's just kind of used to it, and
No,
he's having. He's good to wake up in the morning.
Why is coffee bad for your kidneys?
Yeah.
Oh, then fuck!
Okay,
I'm done with coffee.
You don't drink enough coffee for.
Can I
it to be
take
bad for your
caffeine
kidneys.
tablets? That'll do the same thing, right?
It's for your heart. I don't think that's a good idea.
This has mate in it too. This coffee.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the caffeine level that's in it. Yeah, drink
Naughty boy, Miguel.
drink your mate, and that will.
See, I liked drinking that, but you don't make it for me, so now I can't drink it.
I am not your mother. Make your
No,
own
Mum never
fucking
made
tea.
me yerba mate tea.
Make your own tea. It's not hard.
I've tried and it doesn't work.
It's not hard.
It doesn't work. You know what happens.
Keep talking for a second.
I just.
I have to do something.
There we go. I know she says it a lot. It's because I complain. Like I'm not a lazy ass. Kind of. Well, I kind of am a bit, but I just. Yeah, I don't know. So Big B says he doesn't drink coffee. So what do you drink for stimulants? That's what I'm interested. Yes, I agree. She does need to take care of me. God damn it. It's like
You can't take care of yourself.
yeah, I know. I am the worst Englishman. Miguel said I'm the worst Englishman ever. This is actually true because I don't like football. I don't like going down the pub and drinking. I like
really
going down the
British.
pub. But see, and that's a weird thing. What would I drink at a pub now? Because I used to go and get a Coke.
I don't know.
Line or a
Apple
can.
juice.
Fuck no. Don't like that. See, Steph, you got real no problems. So if your big hang-up is... do you eat out a lot as well? Because eating out will fuck you up.
Eating out is a big culprit.
That was a huge problem with us as well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We would
we've
never
swung
cook.
all over the board.
We never cooked.
No, we didn't. We never
it
cooked.
literally never
Yeah.
cooked.
No, we
So,
didn't. And are you okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yes, Miguel, I think you are more British than Steve.
Probably. But I can do a better British accent than you.
I don't know.
Because yours
He's
is an
really good at
American doing a
accents.
British accent, so it's not pure.
Oh.
So, but it's
Oh, she said they always eat out as
yeah,
well. Mhm.
it's and it's. See, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it probably wouldn't work for them. But you see, nowadays, like personal chefs are almost getting as cheap as eating out.
Why would that not work for them?
Well, I was just working out because they've got like 4 in their family. And most personal chefs, although I bet you it's cheaper in Dallas, actually, I bet you might get it cheaper. Up here, it's like $20 to $30 a plate. But it's a personal chef and they'll cook whatever you want. So you
okay
could
with
say, I want this. Well, for us, that would be $120 a day, $500 a week. But we wouldn't have shopping because that includes ingredients.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'd be okay with that.
So it's like $500 a week.
And we don't have to
And
go
we
to
wouldn't
Portland
need-
once a week.
Well, actually, it's $700 a week. That's
we have to eat on the
$3,000 a month.
weekend.
So it's $3,000.
But I don't have to go to Portland every week to shop, and I don't have to cook.
And we wouldn't eat out either.
See?
That'd be $3,000 a month.
Is that breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
No, that's one dinner.
Oh. Well, then we still have to get food, so we
No,
can
so
eat more
we'd
than
probably
once
be
a day.
able. We'd probably be able to like do a deal with them. But I mean, personal
Girls didn't
chefs.
fly to Texas to cook for them.
Personal chefs. I mean, they range anywhere between $10 and $30 a plate. I bet you in Dallas, I would be surprised if you guys, if you worked it out of how much you spend on food and eating out and combine that and brought in a personal chef. I would be surprised if there's much of a difference. And Steph, you might actually look at it and go, well, it's only a couple $100 extra a month. I'll do it. I was really surprised because I've really started looking into that with us because I know we're both really busy and it's like, and you cook all this healthy stuff, which is great, but I mean, it's time. So yeah. So that's what we should do.
Get a personal chef.
Yeah. Although round here,
It's just
fucking
going to be
hell,
seafood. Oh, we're going to cook seafood tonight.
I'm going to cook you chowder tonight. No thanks. I don't want your curdled cum in a bowl.
Gross. Gross.
Steph, I really bet you it's probably not as expensive as you think. In actual fact, I know somebody down in Texas who has one. I will actually ask them how much they pay. Oh no, they're in Austin. Yeah, they're in Austin, but they have a personal chef there, and it's not much. It's not. I know he worked it out, and he used to go out like 7 days a week eating. It was actually cheaper for him and his wife to.
Anthony said he'll come cook for them. He only charges $5 a plate for 3 meals.
There's some quality shit going on that plate.
Yeah, he didn't say it was going to be like this healthy, like, you know, spread. It was just
but most of them will, like, you know, they'll design like a menu around what kind of food you actually want. And I mean, if you're all kind of eating the same thing, and it changes. The first few times when we really started eating healthy, the first few times we were doing it, I had to get used to not actually feeling full. And I realized that full feeling you get when you eat out is a bad thing, because it's that horrible bloaty feeling you get that goes in a couple hours and you're hungry again. And that's what I didn't, that's what I, sort of didn't want. I certainly didn't miss. I certainly don't miss now. And I hate it when I feel full nowadays. I hate that feeling, which is what happened when I drank all that cream soda that one night and alcohol. That did not make me feel very good. So 612. So there's 6 grams of sugar per pop.
Yes.
See, that's the problem though, because I mean, like yesterday, I know I had 6. See, I can't do that. And to me, see, the option is, of course, I go, right, I'm only going to have 1 a day. But me, being the personality that I am, I can't do that. So I got to cut it out. God damn it.
So this is pretty good. I found one that's there in Dallas, right? It is $5.50 a week. It serves 4 people 5 days a week for $5.50 a week.
See, and
that's pretty good.
And you're going to be eating dead healthy. They'll make sure that there's no,
it's
tell them
5 entrees paired with matching side dishes.
Fucking
and that's
hell.
for 4 people, 5 days a week, $5.50. And there's other ones. You can get like less days a week, 4 days a week, 2 days a week, whatever. You can do all kinds of stuff.
It's
it's not bad.
It's not, because when you work out, if you go out to dinner, 4 of you going out for dinner is going to be what? Like $60-70 bucks.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, going back to everything, I think sugar tax is a bad idea. I wish
our listeners disagree. It actually stopped them from doing smoking. So I know, but it's the same idea.
We just need to educate people better. And I always come back to that. If people understand the dangers, I had to fully grasp. It took my doctor turning around to me and going, Stephen, you're a fat bastard, and if you don't fucking change, you are not going to see your daughters graduate. And that was a real eye-opener, because that doesn't feel that far away. And the idea that I would just have maybe, Mikkel, you're a dirty bastard.
Didn't even see what he wrote, but it's okay.
I charge $69 a plate and not dollars. Oh, dear. They're at it again. We've had no updates, actually, from Marcus and Steph for a while, have we?
No. Marcus messaged me the other day, and he's like,
we have a listener. We changed their names to protect the innocent and decided to call them Marcus and Stephanie, which is funny.
Yep.
And they basically... The long and the short is that he's always known he's bisexual, and he's never told his wife that, and he wants a threesome, foursome, fivesome, and wants to fuck guys. He basically wants to live like a single bisexual man, and she's very religious.
So is he, for starters. So is
whatever.
So is he,
no, he's not.
In quotes. He's like the elder at their church, okay?
Yeah,
he's like, yeah. So... No, he messaged me the other day, and he was just like, "Oh gosh, I'm so busy with like school, and he's like, but everything is going really good with like the wife and work and everything." And I was like, okay, and that was kind of all I heard from him. So he's currently working and going to school full time as well. So he's busy.
Whatever.
I don't think he has time.
So no more from that. What about your friend who is marriages? Love on the rocks, ain't no surprise. Just pour me a drink. You explain it, and I'll sing Neil Diamond in the background. Just pour me a drink, and I'll tell you some lies.
Yeah, they're. This isn't interesting. They're now going to. They decided to. Are you going to stop singing?
No, I was giving you background music.
I don't need any background music. So yeah, so they
First they say they love you. Hey, how they really need you. There you go. Done.
You are like the embarrassing dad. You know that, right?
Suddenly you find you're out there, walking in a storm.
It's really uncomfortable when you sing. It's I don't know how to explain that, but it's actually uncomfortable.
How the fuck do you think I feel?
Oh, that's a good idea, Ginko.
What's that?
He said, put the camera on him when he starts singing, he'll stop.
Yeah, I will actually. I actually won't.
But no, what the other update was, they decided to stay living in the same house. She's going to sleep in the guest room. He's staying in their room.
Whack, whack.
I know, which is kind of weird. And they decided that they're going to stay there and just kind of do things separately with the kids until she can get a job and they both have enough money to kind of move out and do their own thing, whatever they're going to do. But they both have to kind of get stable together. So I guess that's good.
Ha ha, you're an idiot.
So...
And all of us that have already been through this, we all know that that doesn't work.
Yeah.
She will not like that his girlfriend that he will bring home to his house will do a threesome with double anal. And she's going to have to listen to that. Oh my God, pull my hair. He never pulled my hair.
Miguel wants to do a Christmas album with you.
Yeah, we should. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted
Seth
to be a
MacFarlane,
lounge.
Eat your
I've
heart
always
out.
wanted to be a lounge singer. I've always wanted a
That's even a goal in your life.
just silk
be a
shirt
lounge
with
singer.
large lapels and a black velvet jacket.
Jeez.
Just so I can, kind of really talk into the microphone. Good evening,
Right.
everybody.
That's grim.
We're gonna sing some love songs tonight.
That's so grim. All right, we gotta go.
Well, shit.
I have a tattoo appointment in an hour.
Yes, you do.
I'm excited. Finally, get Morticia.
There you go.
I know.
Diddle-dee.
Yep.
And I get to go birthday logistics shopping for London's birthday tomorrow.
Yep. It's
At Home Depot.
Her birthday party's Friday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
What's today?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, thank fuck for that. I got an extra day.
Yes.
Oh, God. God, I thought it was Thursday. Fuck, okay.
I'm getting Morticia Adams.
Yeah.
The original Morticia Adams. Carolyn Jones version.
Yeah. The sexy one.
Yep.
Although Angelica Houston really did pull it off, and she's ugly as fuck, but she pulled it off in that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'll Instagram it later.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. All right.
Let's go.
So we gotta go.
Okay,
Yes.
bye, Felicia.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Yo.
Bye.